everybody. So today I'm coming from a completely different place, setting, etc. I'm hoping that it has really good audio because I think I might like it. So I've been fixing to make this video forever, and it's the fact that I finally paid off my credit card. I mean, how insane is that? Like, to even say it, it's like insane. And to be honest, I had already kind of fully funded the fund I needed in order for me to pay off my credit card, but I put it in a fixed account, which meant that in order for me to get it, I had to wait for a period of time for them to clear the money, and then I would be able to get my money on the 15th. So I got the money on the 15th, and it was still a big problem. F&B guys, like, it's easier for you to get into debt than it is for you to get out. It's like they make it so hard for you to get out of debt. So the money got released on the 15th, so now it's sitting in the account, which technically means that everything has been paid back. So that happened on the 15th. So technically that was like the first official time that I can say that it was fully paid off was when I was able to fully fund the fund that the money was sitting in order for me to pay off the account, if you get what I mean. And then the second part of the process was to shift it to the credit card itself so that as soon as it's there, it can be used to kind of close the account. So that is what happened on the 15th. Then when I tried to close the account on that day, I was told that I had to wait, I believe, 4 to 8 business days in order for this whole thing to be like official in their books and all of these things. So like for me that was kind of like a nightmare, like why? And so the money was just sitting there. I wouldn't say that it tempted me, but I just felt like I was chasing like a particular kind of feeling, and I felt like I didn't get it while the money was sitting there. I know it's dramatic. So the day finally came for so I think by the fourth of the 8 days that they told me, I was already getting anxious because I was just like, this is stupid. And then eventually on the 8th, I speak to customer service again, and luckily I had like a reference number or case number, whatever. And then they were able to transfer me to the credit card department, and eventually I asked the lady, I was like, I got this done 8 days ago, nothing's happening. And eventually she said, I can see it on my side. You should get like an end of or a close account official, blah, 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 later that day. I didn't get that, but the next time I logged into my F&B app, the credit card was no longer visible. Like, I can't explain to you like the feeling of something that has always been there not being there anymore. Like, it was, I think I just sat there and I processed the moment, because this is something that I never thought I could do, or at least never thought that I could do while I do the job that I do. Because as you know, as a teacher, like, teachers don't get paid that much, guys. Like, it's for real. And I think that's part of the fear that I had about becoming a teacher. I just felt like it had so many limitations and it was just never gonna work out. Oh, pimple. Yeah, so basically I'm done, and I'm just, I'm ready to take on the next thing. The next thing is definitely my overdraft. At this point, my overdraft, I had a 5,000 Rand overdraft. Right now I'm at 4,950. No, 4,000. Oh my gosh, 4,490 or something like that. I know it's close to 500 that I still owe. Don't want to lie. Don't know when I'll fill that up. But I think it will probably be end of January. Like, I think that's the closest that we'll get. And then after that, both, like, I would owe the bank nothing, and I can finally start putting together like my fund in order for me to fund my car. That would be the next step. Well, the step after that is for me to fund my tuition, but right after that, I think I'm gonna do them simultaneously, because as we speak, I am 30% in to fully funding my tuition fee for next year, which I'm super excited about. All the hard work I did on Fiverr is definitely covering for that. And honestly, without Fiverr, I have no idea where I would have gotten that money from. But based on everything that has happened, like, my faith has just grown so much because, like I said, the whole fear about this thing was I'll just never have enough, you know? But each time I turn around, like, God just pushes something in my way that gets me to the number that I need to hit. You know what I mean? And I'm just so grateful for that because there's just one thing I never wanted to be on this journey, and that's alone or without God. And that's that's a huge part of my testimonial, and it will be really like ridiculous to leave it out of the equation, etc., because honestly none of this is possible without God. And so yeah, it's been a wild journey and I'm super super excited for what's next. But honestly, like, just to see my, like, profile without my credit card that I've had, I think, when did I try to get my car? I think it was the beginning of 2016. I got that credit card. I tried to get my statements, like, from all the way from back then. I couldn't. It was just too many of them to download. I wanted to calculate how much extra I paid trying to maintain a credit card. Sorry, there's someone behind me. um, which I think would have been devastating, but at the same time, it would have been like something like a big lesson, you know? So I don't know. I'm just excited, and yeah, I'm just excited. And I'm so glad that I documented this journey because it just makes recording this like such a victory, like a milestone. And that's one of the things that my therapist told me to do, is to actually celebrate the milestone, no matter how small. Because with me, initially, I was just going to celebrate once I've cleared all my debt. But just to clear the biggest debt I had, which was my credit card, has been like insane. Didn't exactly follow like the snowball method or whatever it is, but for me it worked because it felt like the biggest obstacle in my way. And now that that's gone, you know, like, for the first time ever, I didn't pay a credit card, like, minimal payment this month, this past month. I didn't pay it. Unbelievable. So it's something that's forever gone, and I'm just so grateful. I actually ran out of battery before I could finish my video, but bottom line, I'm just really happy and really proud of myself. I'm now on my evening walk and it's really cold, so it's gonna be a short walk, but I just can't wait to hit my next financial milestone. And I'm definitely documenting everything because I'm super excited about this journey and about 2024. See y'all!